Hey everyone, I am out here this rising, tap in, came in a little late. You know, it is walking and workout Wednesday, I should say. Though I'm moving every day, I just come to you briefly throughout the time just to share with you the moments that I am out here. Today is a beautiful day. Look at the beautiful trees. It's a beautiful fall day out here today. I'm about to wrap up my walk. Today, I didn't come on with you, didn't come on right away when I started walking. I was meditating. That's what walking does to me. It's a meditative thing that happens, you know. So that's why I'm only giving it to you once a week, right? So only once a week am I giving you this walk and talk or workout, because I've used this time to meditate. It's a grounding place. And great rising, Miss Jazzy, great rising, welcome in. And so being in meditation, you can do that in any state, right? So my state of mind, when I'm walking out here in nature, I'm becoming one with nature. I'm feeling it. Yes, it's beautiful today. It is so beautiful today. I'm finishing up my walk as we speak. I've been out here. I got about maybe 10 minutes left before I end my walk, however long it takes me to get back to the house here. But I came in because during my meditative state, I came across this thought of disbelief and doubt is what pauses the energy. Disbelief and doubt pauses the energy. And what that means when I came, that just came to me, I get these downloads, y'all, they come to me. But what that means is that all the things that we think that we could be capable of doing, thank you so much, Miss Jazzy. All the things that we think that we could be doing, or that we don't even think about that we can do. All the things that we don't even think that we could do, we actually have the ability to do stuff beyond even your thought process because of what's been, you know, held back from your thinking. You get what I mean? That's pretty much what I'm saying. So when we have doubt, we shift the energy anyway. So if you're doubting something or you're in disbelief of something, how is it that you would even know if it works? How would you even know if it is beneficial to you? How do you even know that somebody else cannot do it? I would listen to this lecture from this breatharian, forgot his name, but he was talking about teleportation. And people think that that's not a thing. So I'm thinking, do y'all really think people get in a space and just say things like, oh, I was teleporting, or whatever it's called? We give things names, and it's not necessarily a name. Haywood, welcome in. It's not even a name. You get what I'm saying? It's not even a actual thing. We can't really describe it without giving it a definition to what that is. You get what I'm saying? So it all comes back to the reason that that even came to me. That was one of the reasons that it came to me. But the other reason is that so many people doubt that they can change how they are. That they can reverse their health and that they can reverse these things in their lives. People doubt it. They're like, no, The doctor said that it's going to, you get what I'm trying to say? Like, people decide that this is what they want to do. So they have doubt and disbelief that something is going to change. And a lot of times we meditate on things that we want to change outside ourselves. We're asking for help outside of us when all of it's about you to begin with. Everything is about you to begin with. It all starts with you. Whether even if you're asking for help outside yourself or praying out to, you know, outside yourself, it all starts with you to begin with. So, if you think about it, a lot of things written, you know, in the Bible says things like faith the size of a mustard seed. Things like that come to mind when I hear people doubting what it is that they have going on. So where your thought goes, your energy flows. Where your thoughts go, your energy flows. So when you're sitting there thinking about somebody, you look at a picture of someone, or you're thinking about that individual, that energy you're putting into that, that's why sometimes these people reach out to you. You be like, dang, I was just thinking about my cousin and he called me, or whatever that situation is. This is what's happening. There's no such thing as coincidence. There is no such thing as coincidence. We have these abilities and powers to do this, but we don't tap into them on the basis of someone told us that we need to go outside ourselves to get these answers. What we meditate on becomes a thing. What we put into perspective for our lives becomes things. And it's really hard for me to articulate this thought, and I'm trying to get it out as best as possible, because every time I think about someone saying to me, well, all the things that you shouldn't do, you shouldn't fast because you're supposed to eat every day. You shouldn't eat just once a day because that's not good for you. They're telling you all these things that they've been told and they've been operating and functioning in, but they're also dealing with all types of dis-ease in their bodies. And this is because they have a disbelief for what it is that I'm doing that's been working for me. And then in turn, when I'm sharing this, and just like you're looking at me right now, all of y'all looking at me right now, either y'all got your own opinions, and what y'all thinking about me and what I'm saying, y'all projecting y'all energies upon me. So I have to cleanse myself, which I do every day. I've never mentioned this, but I cleanse myself every day after I am been on this live, or I'm dealing with something every day that's going on in at my work, whatever. You have to cleanse yourself and remove yourself from all that energy that's been put upon you, whether intentionally or unintentionally. You don't even know it. How you doing? And you don't even know that these things are happening. You get what I mean? Because you're not paying attention and thinking that because somebody said something about you or talked about you that it means something. It really does, though. It really does. And so we have to be cautious about what we think about somebody. I know my cousin, I told this story before, but it's a perfect example. What you think becomes things, right? What you're thinking becomes things. Why is that? Well, the reason that it happens is that's how the energy flows. Regardless whether you have the belief that it's going to happen or not, what you speak and what you put energy into, it becomes. My cousin got a brand new car, and she got on Facebook and she was ranting how she was on live. She was writing about how she told, you know, every day she get in her car, she said she was like, nobody better not hit my car. Every time they come close, I'll be like, y'all better not hit my car, my brand new car. You better not hit my car. And the whole time that she's making this thing that she wants to, yes, it doesn't matter whether positive or negative, it's going to shift. Absolutely, Miss Jazzy, it's going to shift no matter what it is. And she says, yeah, I don't want nobody to hit my car. At the end of the day, her car get hit. And she is pissed. She on there talking about how she was like, I knew somebody was gonna hit my car. I knew it. I get a new car, I knew that's what was gonna happen. I said, well, guess what, cousin? You drew that to you. She got so mad at me because she didn't understand what I was saying. What I was explaining to her was all of that energy you put into, I don't want nobody to hit my car. Somebody gonna hit my car. Speaking it. Somebody gonna hit my brand new car. What happened? Your wish is my command. Your wish is my command. You follow what I'm saying? That's exactly what happened. And that's exactly how it works in this world. When we're sitting here on this YouTube and we're looking at, Lala, welcome in. We sitting here on YouTube and we looking at these people and we passing judgment. And we're saying things like, oh my God, whatever the situation is, whatever you projecting or your thoughts on that person, that is energy exchange. It is energy exchange. That's why you have to be very, very cautious about what you say. We say all these words that have double meanings. We use words that have double meanings. And the matter of that means that when we be like, people be like, think about this. Somebody say something that's really funny or obnoxious or unreal, people will be like, I'm dead. Think about that. But they saying it as to say, I can't believe this. At the end of the day, the universe can't tell you one way or the other what it is that you are saying. So what you ask for, you may get. So while you screaming, oh my God, I'm dead. Then, hello? People say things like, what else is another, like the little hip terms. And I know that they have different meanings to the people that are saying it, but the universe can't decipher. And it's not going to be a deciphering. The universe not going to say, oh, well, she merely meant that, she was just being sarcastic and funny. Well, I just wanted to come on here and tell you that what you put energy into, what you put your energy into. So when you say, I cannot be, I will not be, I can't do, then you can't. When you say I can't get up and rising because I got this issue, I got that issue, then you can't. If you say I can't cook food like you do or eat the way you do, well then you can't. When you say I can't fast and meditate and focus on you, then you can't. When you say these things, you can't. But what if you were just to reverse that? What if you were just to reverse that? Huh? Well, I could do that. Speaking of that, I got Lala on here who says pretty much what she's going to do, how she's going to do it. And when I see her, I say to myself, oh, I could do that. I never say, oh my God, I can't do that. Another one is Coach Mean Reen. She be on here on the ground, flexing, doing the splits, all of this stuff. I never say, I can't do that. What I say is, I probably could do that too. It ain't nothing that you cannot do that you don't put your mind. Pretty much, that is the message in the whole. What your energy in, whether it's you, if you doubting it or you have unbelief, that is going to be stagnant. It is not going to move, and you're not going to move. You're not going to grow, and it's not going to go anywhere. And this is what I'm saying. This is just a message that came to me during meditation of my walk. As y'all see, I told you I had about 10 minutes. I'm here. I came back. I made it back. I've been out here walking for 30 minutes. I've been doing this every day, 30 to 45 minutes. It all depends. You know, unfortunately, I have to use these time and this clock to gauge what I got going on. Everything is a measurement, as you know, la la, that was a great thing. Miss Jazzy, yes, the slang gonna backfire on them, absolutely. And facts, right. They say that a lot. I never say that I remember people starting saying that phrase a couple years ago. That was crazy when I first heard it. Exactly, greatness. Welcome in. Yes, exactly that. People say things out of their mouths and don't think they're going to be held accountable for the things that come out of their mouths. You say all these things, and how about the stuff that you wish upon your own loved ones? The stuff that you say, you know, they get on my nerves. And then you end up with nerve damage because they constantly on your nerves. Think about what you're saying. Oh, they make me sick, and then you're sick. We don't even think past the words that come out of our mouth, because behind the word is an energy. And behind the word is an energy, automatically energy. Everything I'm saying right now has an energy impact to it. Understand that. And so this all came to me in the fact that so many people always say things like, I can't do it. I can't do what you're doing. Oh, it's so great that you're doing what you're doing, when they don't even know what it takes for me to do what I do. They don't even know how I came to where I'm at in my life. This didn't happen overnight. I mean, I'm displaying to you how I do things, how I show up, and these things come to me. I'm showing you bits and pieces, but that's just a bit and pieces of my life. And people are trying to put in that puzzle to fit in places, to fill in where they don't know the answer. Because you don't know everything about me or how I roll for real. I've been very transparent during this $199, Project 199 to get to 199 pounds, because not only am I releasing this weight, I am releasing all those things that don't serve me. And so in this is giving me so much focus. I'm telling you, my focus is on point, and this is why this came to me today. While I'm walking, I'm like, why is it that people say they can't do something? I'm like, the fact that they don't know or understand something, they immediately run from it. The very doubt and disbelief that you have in something is the very thing that's holding you back. It's the very thing that's holding you back. The doubt and disbelief that you have in something is the very thing that's holding you back from moving to the next level. I don't care what the next level is for you. We just hit a timeline shift, right? We just hit a timeline shift. Think about that. If the timeline shift wasn't dedicated to an individual, it was a universal thing. And if you were not ready, your very disbelief and doubt is what's been holding you back on this timeline back here. You might be 4, 5, 6, 7 timelines behind me because you didn't open your mind to see what it was that was a possibility. Because if all the things that you do have a belief in and all the things that you don't doubt actually manifest in your life, how much more then you can look at and see that's out here and within you that you could do. We are very, powerful people. And people get, and I don't apologize, because if you're getting upset with me, guess what that means? Guess what it means? That you have not elevated to that next level where I am. You get what I'm saying? It's just like everybody can't go with you. Everybody cannot go with you. Everybody can't go. Because everybody's, that stagnant place where you are is where you will be until you release that doubt and disbelief so that you can move and elevate to the next level. This is my message, y'all. This was my message. I'm out of here. I just want to say thank you for all of you that came in. Hopefully you, on the replay, y'all get this message that I'm trying to display. Understand, this all comes back to your health and your wellness, coming back to what you think you can do, you can do. What you say you can't do, you cannot do. And you will not do, because that's your mindset. That's your disbelief and your doubt. And you don't have a belief in your own self, your own abilities. We make excuses and we say things like, well, the doctor told me not to. But did you ever try just a little bit to see if you could? You get what I'm saying? I am not a doctor. I am not giving medical advice. I am not advising you to go against your doctor's wishes. This is for entertainment purposes only, and this is my experience and my situation. Okay, so this is about me. I'm Queen's Alchemy, and this is about me. Yes, there is no try, Joda. Do. Exactly. But what I'm saying is they go against those things that, pay attention to your own self is pretty much what I'm saying. So let's see what we got here. Thank you so much, Greatness, for being here. Thank you, Lala, for being here. Miss Jazzy, thank you so much. It says thank you for the positivity this rising. Keep on teaching, Queen. Have a blessed rest of your day, everyone. Back to work I go. I will be listening. Peace and love. Thank you so much, Miss Jazzy, for tapping in. I am about to go in here and make it happen. Peace and love. Peace and love.